guys, so with New Year's upon us, a lot of people have already made or are in the process of making some New Year's resolutions. I'm not big on New Year's resolutions, but I am big on changing my life after careful analysis the way that one would for a New Year's resolution. I've kind of perfected the way to set some realistic and wonderful resolutions that will positively affect your life. And remember, you don't always need to start these in January. Whenever you're kind of just feeling a bit down and sluggish and you feel like your life needs a bit of a reboot, that's the perfect time to put these sort of things into action. Alright, let's get into it. When setting resolutions, you need to analyze 4 parts of your life: relationships, mind, future, and body. That worked. Firstly, relationships. Take a good look at your relationships with other people. Sometimes people in our lives will become toxic. If somebody makes you feel bad or worthless, or you get anxious at the thought of seeing them, then cut them out. I know that sometimes life will make it hard to cut these people out. Either they're your family, you have classes with them, or whatever other reason, but where possible, limit as much of your interactions with them as you can. And if the only thing keeping somebody around is the distant memory of some good times, and now the bad is starting to outweigh the good in your relationship, it's a good time to cut them off. Similarly, assess where romantic relationships are at. If you're pining after some girl or guy that you can't be with because they have a partner, they don't like you, they live too far away, whatever the reason, now's the time to decide if it's really worth it. Be brutally logical with yourself, and sure, it might hurt and you'll miss what you had or what you could have had, but in the long run it'll save you a lot of heartache. And instead of wasting your time and energy on something that probably won't happen, you can spend that energy on things that will definitely better your life, as well as being open to other romantic opportunities. And finally, if you think there's a relationship, romantic or otherwise, that you think can be saved by some painfully honest conversation, now's the time to have that chat. Get everything out of the way so you can enter the new year or new you with as little relationship baggage as possible. Next up is mind. This is super important to take care of, because a lot of the time if your mind is messing up, everything else in your life will as well. This one's real different for everyone, but generally just take care of yourself. If you're suffering from any mental health issues, or your friends or family think you are, make 2015 the year that you get some professional help for it. There's literally no harm in seeing somebody about mental health problems, and it could help a lot. And while taking care of your mental health, it's also important to keep the mind active by learning. Be it in an educational institution, reading more books, looking up penguin colonies in Antarctica on the internet. Just keep that little noggin of yours healthy and active. Third, future. Basically, set some goals and then figure out what steps you need to take to reach them. Sometimes life will hit us and punch us down, and it can become very hard to see how we can achieve the goals. But guess what? Whining about it does nothing. Prepare a series of steps that you must take to start making your dreams come true, and start taking those steps, and soon enough you'll have walked right up to that dream of yours and it'll feel rad. 4, body. I'm not talking starting a diet of just green vegetables and brown rice and beginning a very intensive exercise regimen. Just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Drink enough water and eat enough veggies. Drink less alcohol and smoke fewer cigarettes. Check your breasts for lumps, and if you're sexually active, go and get seen by a doctor. Recognize which parts of your diet and lifestyle are negatively affecting your physical health, and then take steps to fix them. And that's basically everything that I can think of for New Year's resolutions. If you guys have any New Year's resolutions, put them down there so I can take a little nosy at what you guys are getting up to. This year I'm also going to be setting monthly resolutions, so just little things that I can do each month to better myself, which I think is cool. It's a good way to just it's not as overwhelming if they're just each month, step by step, getting better. Living well, living healthy, being great, being kooky and quirky. Alright, I will see you guys next Thursday with another video. Bye! Mwah!